Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video, we're gonna be discussing a few important subjects like Namaste, why it dropped, why it dropped, and why there's maybe a red skull on Namaste, and why will Canopy save the stock market? I guess we'll begin and talk about it. So first of all, Namaste dropped almost 21% today, 20%, 21 cents down to 81 cents. So it's pretty bad, and it could continue to drop. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but I believe that this stock could continue to drop. Eventually it will bounce, and I believe that there might be some problems within the company right now. There might be some problems, period. But before that, I just want to talk about the balance sheet. So the balance sheet is not bad. They had this is as the ending of August 31st, 2018, and they had a total of $34 million, $34.4 million in cash. I think this was the latest financial report. And then not too long ago, in around October time frame, I have it right here, they raised a total of $51.8 million, giving them a total of roughly $85 million in cash, and probably making their total asset to over $100 million. So they have like over $100 million in total asset, and they have very little liabilities. So they have a total shareholder equity of over $100 million, and the stock price right now is worth $248 million, or $250 million in cash. Market cap. I'm hoping that the stock keeps dropping. I hope that there's nothing internally wrong, but I did search throughout YouTube, Facebook, everywhere I can find to figure out why Namaste dropped. There is some yesterday's Namaste 420 disappeared on Namaste website. They must have pulled it. There must have been something on there that was said that offended someone, and they had to take it down. I'm not sure, but maybe this is the reason why the stock sold up so heavily, because one of the videos got pulled down. Maybe there's some kind of internal problem within the company. I'm not too sure. Maybe someone can email them and ask them why the video was pulled down. I would love to hear your comments down below, so please comment. I'm honestly hoping this stock goes all the way down to 50 cents. Even though I did buy some shares at 94 cents today, and I bought some shares at 85 cents today, and the stock closed at 81 cents. If the stock goes down to like 50 cents, I'm probably going to make another purchase, because I can multiply my money very easily if this company actually executes on this strategy and there's nothing wrong with it, and it was just an overreaction on the market, and creates a huge buying opportunity. The stock could bounce tomorrow, and everything could be fixed tomorrow from the whole Canopy going into the U.S. News that happened today, which I'll get into. So Canopy was on a huge decline. I am slightly worried, because I was hoping this stock would go all the way down to $32. Slowly but surely, like a slow death, but nope, it had to have a nice small bounce because of this news that Canopy Growth to enter the U.S. market with hemp legalization. It feels like they kind of just grabbed this piece of news together along with the hemp bill passing, so they can get investors more excited about the company and start investing back into the company. That's my thesis behind why Canopy Growth stock might have a small bounce today. I believe that this is a temporary bounce, because remember this company, Kronos? On December 7th, 2018, they announced that they got a 2.4 billion dollars like investment from Altura Group, and the stock should have bounced. This stock should have ride the entire market. It should have rallied the entire market, but instead Kronos declined, and Kronos just declined and just kind of stabilized around $15 when it should have rallied the entire market up, but it didn't. Like, everything just kept declining. So is Canopy's news of entering the US really going to change anything? Is it that great of a piece of news that will propel the stocks up 10%, 15%, 20% in one day? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that this is a temporary bump, and on Monday it's going to continue to decline back down. But this might even be a temporary bump for the day. Maybe half the day, and then that half the day the stock will start declining. I don't know. I'm a bear right now because I want to see these stock prices go down, and because I want to buy it at a really cheap price. And I also have a put option on Canopy Growth. So I would really prefer these stocks to go down so I can buy it at a really good price. So Tilray, had some news today. That didn't have any news today, but I want to bring up that I attempted to short Tilray today twice because the first time I shorted Tilray, it went up, so I was like, okay, I'm down. And then I decided to short Tilray again because put option's kind of shorting. I put another put option on Tilray when it was around $80. I thought that Tilray, just gonna be temporary, and the stock's gonna decline back to $60. These expire on December 28th, so I might lose out on Tilray. I'm playing with big boys, so I can't get scared now. If Tilray stock goes up to $90, another short, or it goes up to $85, another short. I'll just keep putting shorts on it, and hopefully it pays off eventually, because it can't just keep climbing forever. Eventually it's gonna have that 5-10% crash. I could be wrong, and I could lose $5,000-$6,000, but I've already way made up for it on Microsoft. I had a put option on Microsoft. I'm up $10,000 already. I was at one point up $16,000 today. I also have a short on Microsoft. And I'm up 7%, which, shorting a stock is not as rewarding as making a put option on or call option on a stock instead. I also put a put option on Loblaws, which I'm up 26 cents. I was like looking at Loblaws, and I didn't see Loblaws really fluctuate in stock price. So I was like, we're in a market crash, and Loblaws is just standing still and not really moving anywhere. So I was like, I'm gonna put a put option on Loblaws. Apparently, I had 100 option calls on Loblaws, but for some reason they only had like 95, so that's kind of strange. But regardless, I had a put option on Loblaws, and I'm up, pretty good. I don't know if Loblaws just declined big time in the day. I also put a put option on Intel, because Intel was the only one not declining today. So I was like, okay, you know what? I think Intel will decline eventually. So if I put a put option on it, I'll make a decent amount of money off of it, because I don't need Intel to decline very much. They only have to decline like 2% or 3%, and I'm up like 100% on my put options. So I don't need them to decline very much. I'm just hoping, some kind of bad news comes out and cause the stock to go down. I also had a put option on Aurora. I tried to buy more put options on Aurora today, but I only managed to get at 69. I also have a put option on Canopy, which I'm up, 43%. I'm gonna lose most of that tomorrow because of the whole legalization in hemp legalization in the United States and Canopy moving into the United States. Aurora's moving into the United States too with Hempco, so I don't know. Like, Hempco should be rising tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. The market is very interesting to me, but I'm still have a bearish mind on the stock market. New Age Beverage. This stock scares the shit out of me. I'm hoping this stock declines. Right now it looks good. As you can tell, I have a put option on New Age Beverages that will expire tomorrow. So I have to make a choice of, I have to pray to the money gods that NBEV gets investors back out of NBEV stock and causes a decline in stock price, so I can at least not lose money on NBEV. I mean, I don't mind losing money on NBEV because, you know, I made a gamble. I could have ran away with 40% gains, but I was holding on. I was hoping that the stock would really decline back down to like $5.50, but it never happened, and I am at a loss right now, and I've almost lost my entire bid. But I'm hoping it recovers. I still have one more day tomorrow, so I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that NBEV declines. T-God, another company that is declining big time. I think this is like massively on sale, but you know, and it's strange too because it declined on massive volume. That means that there's more selling pressure than buying pressure. Right now it's just a brutal market, but it makes it so it's a buying opportunity of a lifetime because T-God has never ever hit $1.39 ever, and it's been in public for over a year now. So the fact that it's $2.39, I believe it's an opportunity. I tried to buy some at $2.30. We'll see, but the market is still under pressure. We might have a nice rally tomorrow to like 250, 255 because of the Canopy hemp deal, but I believe that rally will probably get sold off and the stock will continue to decline in price. At least this is just my opinion. And I have T-God up 3 times. I don't know why. Microsoft. The market is officially closed right now, and Microsoft is up 91 cents tomorrow. It's not looking good for me. There was an article on Microsoft that somebody put 13,000 call option on Microsoft that will expire on December 28th. So they're thinking that these guys that are investing into the stocks are putting call options on Microsoft is betting that the market will rally near the end of the year. And they're gambling that the stock market will not crash and the stock market will rally back. They could be right. I could be wrong. I could sell out right now, but I'm sticking to my guns, and I believe that Microsoft will decline more, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. If the market is green, like big time tomorrow, then I might be scared. But if it's green like a little bit, then I'm gonna stick to my thesis that that we're gonna get hammered this year. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. You know, a Canopy, the whole news after hours, did it climb the stock 5.6%? That's not good for me. I'm hoping that this stock keeps declining. I think this stock could push back to $30. This is just my opinion. $30, that would put it around 40 Canadian dollars, but I believe that if it does rally back to 40 Canadian dollars, I think that it's going to have a sell-off and it's going to continue back on because we are still in a market correction right now. Not market correction. I believe that we are in a stock market crash. I could be wrong though. I do believe from all the research and all the videos and everything I've researched on the internet and all the, everything I've seen on the stock market indicates to me that we are in a big bear market and possibly one of the biggest stock market crash of our lifetimes. As people are saying that it could be as great as the Great Depression. So you know, that would be a fantastic opportunity for me to buy companies at super dirt cheap prices because I'm in cash. Aurora after hours, up 12 cents, up 2.35%. I'm nervous, but I believe that it's still heading down. It's still heading in the direction of below $6. I think the stock's still heading to 5 Canadian. That's about $4 US. I believe that that's the direction the stock is heading. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll rally. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe maybe this whole Canopy deal will boost the entire stock market up, and everything will be green and bright, and we'll have a Santa rally, and everyone will be happy. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not saying I don't think logically it doesn't make any sense to me, but it's still a possibility. So I could be wrong. I could lose out on a small amount of money because I'm not putting too much of a bet. I'm making small bets here and there and making put options on stocks because I'm very bearish on them. So if I put a put option on a stock like Facebook, like for example, I put a put option on Facebook and then I was down like 30%, right? So then I would be like, okay, now the stock is a lot higher. I make another put option on Facebook, and then now I'm up like 20% because the stock went down after I put the put option when the stock went a lot higher than my first put option. So I do believe that Facebook is heading way below $133. I believe that Facebook is heading to $100. I believe that's what I believe. I believe that we're gonna be seeing 120, 110, even 100, possibly $100 on Facebook because there's so much bad news on Facebook lately, and the fact that we're also in a stock market crash indicates to me that Facebook will continue to decline. But at the end of the day, I could be wrong, and we could have a Santa rally by the 28th. Anything's possible in the stock market. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping we don't have a rally, and I'm hoping for a Grinch Christmas because I'm in cash. And to me, a Grinch Christmas is more like Santa rally because I'm in cash. I'm siding with the bear. Apple, I almost had a short on Apple at $167. If I managed to put a put option on Apple, I would be up I would be up like $10 to $15,000 right now. But I didn't do it, and now I'm kind of pissed. I wish I just put market order or put option on Apple, even at like 166 or 165, because I would have been dancing right now if I had a put option on Apple, because that I would have been up like $20,000 off like a $2,000 bet. At least this is what I think. But right now it's too dangerous to put a put option. We could have a rally. If we do have a rally back to 165 or 162, I might put another put option on Apple because I think that it's just going to be a temporary bounce. Right now I'm still very, very bearish on Apple. I'm bearish on the entire market. AMD is also suffering the decline of the stock market crash. I do believe that we're going to be heading down to $10 because today Nvidia had a huge decline. It's just so bad for Nvidia right now. Just another sign of a stock market crash. So let's see. So Constellation Brand, another really bad down day for Constellation Brand. The fact that Canopy had a good deal today and Constellation Brand didn't move, I still think that the Canopy stock is still heading down. Just my opinion though. Bitcoin is doing well though. Bitcoin is, rallying up because I have no idea, but it's rallying up. So I do have a speculative play on Bitcoin. I bought a company called DigiAF, and because Bitcoin's doing well, I'm up 40% on that small little speculative play. And before I kind of want to go, because of the federal rate hike, the U.S. dollar has gained over the Canadian dollar. I'm hoping that the U.S. dollar keeps gaining on the Canadian dollar. So when I transfer the U.S. dollar from my stock market membership group to my corporation, I would gain more Canadian dollar because I bought U.S. dollars at a very good. Sorry, because the U.S. dollar gained over the Canadian dollar by a lot. So I'm hoping that that the U.S. keeps gaining over the Canadian dollars because of the federal rate hike. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Wow, 21 minutes. I'm very impressed that you watched all the way to the end. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.